Today in Portland, a series of shocking revelations are shaking the city's foundations, from racist chat leaks to mysterious ambushes. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, reporting from Portland, Oregon. All right, here's where we begin. Leaked chats reveal racist remarks by Portland influencers against counselors of color. Here's the latest scoop. A group chat involving local developer Brian Owendoff and political activists was obtained by the Mercury, exposing racist, sexist, and homophobic language against Portland city councilors of color. The chats were exchanged on January 7th during a council president election, highlighting entrenched power dynamics and systemic racism. This exposure is a necessary wake-up call for how systemic racism continues to pervade our local politics. And here's a tidbit for you. Owendoff has a history of controversial behavior, including a forced job exit in 2011 for caustic comments. Looks like someone forgot the memo on how to keep things civil. Let's pivot to the next story. Mysterious tactical gear ambush in East Portland raises questions. On January 13th, a man in East Portland was ambushed by 3 unidentified men in tactical gear driving an unmarked SUV. They lacked identification and a warrant, forcibly removing him from his car, later claiming mistaken identity. The incident has caused fear and confusion, with no confirmation from the Department of Homeland Security on the men's identities. The lack of accountability in this case is alarming and demands immediate clarification. And here's a kicker. The men laughed audibly after the ambush, despite the serious nature of the incident. Well, that's one way to handle a mistaken identity, if you're in a sitcom. Moving on. A Portland officer is under review for defending a controversial Minnesota shooting. A Portland police officer is under scrutiny after defending the shooting of Renee Good by ICE agents during an anti-ICE protest. The officer's remarks, suggesting lawbreakers risk being shot, have drawn public and counselor criticism. Comments like these undermine public trust and highlight a need for accountability within our police force. And here's something to chew on. The officer openly declared political support for Trump during the interaction. Let's just say it added fuel to the fire in an already heated discussion. Next up, union accuses Portland councilor Loretta Smith of retaliation against a pro-union staffer. A union complaint alleges councilor Loretta Smith fired a staffer, Adam Murray, for organizing a union. The union claims Smith and her chief of staff fostered a hostile environment post-union announcement. If true, these actions undermine the very labor rights that officials publicly support. Now that's worth discussing, considering Smith's public pro-labor stance. Looks like there's some explaining to do. Shifting gears, City Councilor Dan Ryan apologizes for criticism of the press amid offensive chat revelation. Councilor Dan Ryan apologized on January 15th for criticizing the press following a story about offensive group chats. Ryan initially claimed a lack of context, but later acknowledged his mistake. It's crucial for public officials to engage with the media transparently and responsibly. Ryan claimed insufficient context despite clear evidence. Well, that's the story right there, folks. Looks like he has a little catching up to do. This is Dean Bark signing off from the City Report with Dean Bark here in Portland. Make it a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.